Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Atelier Ryza 3. Mi Hing strips announcing the traitor / Ji Ping is executed for threatening Cao's life. I'm the mysterious JG.
And I remain the lethal feline.
And Cao's life remains threatened. Alright, well, as we were chatting about off screen, before we got started going, man, the Ryza's pumped. She is just really excited. I think Boss looks bemused at the friendship as opposed to... He does have resting bitch face though, doesn't he?
Yes, he does. But Lent is very disapproving. I can't believe you're expanding the friends group without my approval.
I can't believe that you prefer... Like, you had one girlfriend. Isn't that enough for you?
Now you have, like, your whole clique.
See, I took the trouble of going to work for your last female friend just to make sure that she was right for you, and now I've got a whole other girl I need to be employed by. Anyway.
Speaking of being employed, we're employed to make some sort of unholy culmination of glasswork and fairy stone, which no one wants to see in this city other than Federica.
Yeah, it's like, you know, if God wanted those to mix... He wouldn't have put them on separate continents of the earth. And we're going to bring them together against the will of the cosmos. Before we get going too far, I'll do my typical beginning of a session. Yeah, did some off-screening. Managed not to have any plot dialogue or, you know, optional side story dialogue. I just got more skill tree shit. And we have... Because I got all the way up to Cremania, which was kind of blocking us from using some of the stuff that we did have, and also managed to get extra ingredient stuff. We have significantly better gear. I think it's going to be a long time actually before anything is a threat to us, but we've got like now we've got like a fairy cloak that's got like 9/9 attack and defense charge, 9/9 stat charge, that kind of thing.
Now you even have a super trait on it, adaptability. And now it's got treasure hunter.
Treasure hunt. It's getting crazy with these super traits. Super traits, by the way, are basically designed to, like, I have not figured out which ones apply to what equipment. So they're basically there for you to go out of your way to unlock a super trait slot and then find out you don't have any super traits that can be used on that equipment. No, that one doesn't have super trait, which is why I can't find one. So, like, treasure hunter is rewards after battle increase considerably. I don't know if that means experience or drops. I think I did mention that keys are an accessory slot unto themselves in this game, which we hadn't realized. But we've got... Claudia is now kind of insane, because we've got like 900 defense and 700 attack on the Ryza. And similarly, Federica is like 700 attack and 900 something speed. But Claudia has 821 defense. And various things that, like, she was being attacked by stuff, like, she's got the gear on, I gave her the stats that, like, make enemies target her, and they deal, like, 1 damage. So, Claudia, of all people, is our tank.
She is in the defender role, so I suppose that would make sense.
That's part of it. I actually switched to a Woppet that would give her defender role, and then once I noticed that was a thing, I tried to do the same thing using accessories and shit. And she's got the reflective armor where she deals half of the damage received back. So yeah, Claudia is our tank with Thorns aura. I don't know if that's useful, I just find it amusing. And we did core crystals. Remember how we were trying to figure out why I couldn't figure out the button for that? It's because we hadn't unlocked it. But luckily for us, the thing that you use to buy core crystal slots accumulates before you have core crystals and before the game shows you they are accumulating. So the Ryza now has a maxed out core crystal. The very first time that she has a core crystal we can do anything with at all. So I ask you, Lethal Feline, would you like to read through the core crystal tutorial in the announcer voice? Because I don't really care what we're doing. All right, let's do it. So somewhere in the fairy quest, secret keys. Here we are. Let's see it.
You can change the core element and improve the core crystal through the core crystal modification. It can be done from battle preparation on the main menu. You can set the core element on each character, green words, using skills with the same element as the core element will grant more CC than usual. How much more? We'll tell you at 11. You can also gain CC when you receive attacks of the same element as the core element.
It's possible that you could even level up your core crystal enough to be able to read this bright green text on a, like, bright tan background.
You can improve the core crystal by consuming core shards. Where they come from? From a land of make-believe. Core shards can be obtained during battles depending on the amount of CC consumed, so just use core charges. Use your items. You're encouraged now, not like that first game.
Oh, yeah.
You can, of course, see this in the help section.
I like the story and the flavor and the feel and the visual style of the first game. But the second game was a whole lot better. Like, you know what? We should make it so you want to use these items that you spend the whole game alchemizing. The first game was not about that. But I would say core crystals, to my mind, your joke was they come from a land of make-believe. I think it's pretty clear. We're consuming the souls of the enemies that we fight and converting them into core crystal power. I think that's pretty obvious.
Yeah, this is a weasel shard. You can tell because of the tears. Those are from, you know, the mother seeing the babies die. That happened.
That happened, folks. Can't deny it. Alright, is there anything else that we feel the need to discuss? Anything really cool in the equipment here? I mean, gathering tools, if anyone is concerned. We just can't get an item that you need right now to max out your axe. But pretty much everything else, I've really pushed to get the gathering tools to be top-notch. So, that's the thing. All right.
So our Oreo ingots can't solve every mystery.
And the other thing, in order to get all this, I did a significant amount of exploring without unlocking, like, no plot dialogue happened. I just went to new areas and got new shit. So I would assume the game is sending us down here because we're supposed to be, like, you know, having this godless marriage of fairy stone and glass. But if we go down here and we never unlock any story at all, then I guess I broke the story. But we'll find out soon enough.
Well, at least we won't have any complaints about Fog of War this time, folks.
Yeah, not for a while yet. Where do we want to go? Here, Glasswork Workshop? Is that where we want to go?
That's, we have to take one to each place, I think.
There you go. And we have, so here we go. We got little floaty things in both of these spots. Oh, and there's a character quest to be done here. I skillfully avoided any character quests.
Very good.
I'm proud of myself. Because someone has to be.
It's true. Processing.
here.
Yo, I'm walking here. So I'm just getting in there.
Welcome to the Glass Guild Workshop.
Thanks.
You'll never see yourself alive again.
Oh yes, this guy. I forgot about him.
Severio, might we have a moment? Let's see, did I make him? What did I make him talk like? Father?
I think you made him Italian.
Hey, the deputy head and the alchemisto. Which, you know, I'm surprised you already knew our language before you even came here. You're using our traditional word for alchemist, alchemisto. So you've decided to join the class of workers, eh?
Yo, should I like wildly gesture with my hands when I talk to you?
What are you, Raiden's girlfriend in Metal Gear 4?
I mean, I could be. Actually, I was hoping that I could learn your craft to help me with my own alchemy. Remember that? We already showed you the things.
It's weird, like, it just occurred to me, she just, like, in this moment, randomly, while talking to this guy, learned shame and realized that, like, you know, way too much of her lower body's showing. I don't know why it just hit me now that I should have pants, but,
It's awfully drafty in here.
Oh, I see. So you finally come. She didn't mean to, but the new seat cover.
Am I taking too much for granted?
No, not quite. I mean, your name is on the box. In fact, the person would be happy to teach you our craft, but... Chicken butt.
You probably need to show the other Glasswork Guild craftsmen what you can do first, Miss Ryza. Miss the Ryza, excuse me. Don't hurt me. I know what she does.
I know you can. I have very high defense now, but not as high as Claudia. Indeed, we craftsmen must act fairly in all we do. This encourages innovation to the Ryza unfettered.
Have you seen my pecs?
Have you noticed that I shave my chest? Thinking of my hometown, it pains me to hear that.
You shouldn't be. Pussy Island is getting better. Anyway, what do you mean about acting fairly?
Yeah, boss is actually feeling like a deep shame right now. I'll put the plan. You must show that your fuel... Oh, tutelage. I almost said fuselage. You must show that the fuselage here is not due to a nepotism nor partiality. I mean, it's entirely... Go ahead.
I was going to say, at least the font's easier to read than Dead of the Brain.
Yeah, well, that's not damning with faint praise there. We need to make sure that there's no nepotism here, that your father and mother, who have never been to this place and are, like, just basic-ass farmers, are not influencing things in any way.
So, to put it even more plainly, so, you know, Federica and Boss can understand, I have to impress people so they don't complain. More alchemy?
Holy fucking shit.
In my video game?
I am already well aware of your capacity. You should aim for something to impress the others. Oh, I know. Why don't you blow up this wall or drain the water from this basement?
Anything in particular other than those things you mentioned?
I just said. I would have you gather ore to make a hard glass. It will be a necessity for the Centennial statue.
Scintilla, or could it be Scintilla ore, isn't it? I mean, even in the Clerica region, it's sparsely found.
Or it could be sparsely ore, which is scintilla found.
So, a precious material.
Actually, that's you.
Excuse me. Look, I only get to be in this third game. Could you please give me some dialogue? So, it's a precious material. The Ryza.
Why are you taking that tone with me? It's much easier when you put it that way, I guess.
In that tone, the crazy angry liquid tone.
Wait here, I'll bring you some rare ore.
And I look forward to your good results, Mr. Alchemisto. Allow me to direct you to the mine. Oh, I've been there. I got all the fast travel points already.
Have you seen my thighs? Also, I brought the ore. It was in my backpack the whole time, son.
Oh, fuck. There you go. That's what happens. I don't think that we permanently missed story sequences, but it is possible that there was like 5 sequences before we were supposed to get the scintilla ore that we just didn't get.
Thank goodness JG picks up everything he sees off screen.
I mean, it could be that without realizing it, we've just turned missing the seed tutorial on Ryza 1 into the least of our problems. As I expected, Alchemisto. Having accomplished such a feat, who could argue your merit?
Which means...
Of course, I can't teach you everything in a day, but we'll start from the basics.
A week-long course would be fine. I mean, yes, thank you.
You just come to this 2-hour meeting and you'll get the free timeshare and there's no obligation. Actually, no, it's a free cruise trip and you gotta learn about the timeshares. That's what it is.
Sometime later.
Man, the sky on this place is really funky.
That took longer than it took me on screen to get the scintilla ore.
Ooh, that glass workshop is so hot.
All them dudes in there showing off their pecs. Whew, I know I'm growing into a woman here.
Oh, welcome back, Mr. Ryza. Me and Boss were just doing things and stuff.
Yeah, and it makes me wonder, is it Mr. Ryza or the Miss Ryza? Looks like everything's going well.
Maybe I should just call her the Ryza-sama or something like that.
I'm going to keep hammering away at it and while we're here. Oh, I also got a new request.
To stop hammering it, because it's an annoying noise in the background here.
That's me doing that.
With the ore you just gathered.
Savario is just as impatient as ever, it seems. What was the request?
Well, he wants me to use alchemy of all things to make some thick plate glass.
Plate glass with alchemy?
I know, unthinkable. Alchemy is totally new to him, so he wants to try all sorts of things with it.
For example, he was thinking about combining a rose and a bomb to make a more effective bomb, and I told him that was madness.
Miss. It's the same with me. I'm still astonished at this new technology, which is apparently, not really that new. Just new to me.
Everyone has their own point of view.
All right, let's give these folks a real taste of the power of alchemy. I'm gonna punch my hand. That's part of the whole thing.
That'll show him.
I can't believe she punched her hand. I feel so emasculated right now. Right in front of my workshop.
She's more powerful and threatening than a snow from a Final Fantasy 12 or 13 or whichever one it was. Let's see if we can advance half of the other side of this plot line.
Yeah, since we're probably gonna have to make something to impress her too. Oh, you have business with the Fairy Stone Guild workshop?
Because
I'm not gonna say welcome.
Say if you don't, you better move on.
She takes out like an extensible baton.
You know, if you're a cop, you gotta tell us. We acquired resting bridge face.
Oh, good. We'll just go ahead and put that in the old pocket.
Oh, Alberta, I bought you some gas. And I have to remember how she talked.
Well, it's not your part.
I guess
so-
I don't have to worry about it.
Yeah. It wasn't that crazy anyway. Good day. Your visit today must betoken a verdict in the favor of our guild for the centennial statue.
I was proofreading something today where I'm almost certain the word corollary was used incorrectly by someone trying to be fancy. And betoken looks right to me.
It's just an uncommon word for me to read, so I'm just like, what the hell, man?
Yeah, like they were using corollary as like an adverb, and I think it has to be a noun or an adjective, and betoken, yeah, maybe it's okay. It's definitely fancy.
Oh, well, Bernard, not this again. You usually, your $10 wage in front of the common folk.
You're trying to make us all look bad, you little pussy bitch there.
I jest, Deputy Head. I only mean to remind you that we are always ready, should you decide.
Should you actually pull your shit together and make the right call for once in your sad life?
I actually have business with you today. I wanted to learn your craft to aid in my alchemy.
Ah, so you've made your decision. I would be more than happy to accede.
Oh, just like that? You're just gonna accede like that? Goddamn.
Oh yes, us big-breasted girls have to stick together. Get out of here, Frederica. You have no place here.
Claudia's all, can I stay?
She can.
Your ancient tradition, are you sure? Oh my god, I can't believe it!
Looks over at the Ryza.
I don't give a fuck about her tradition. This is just me playing a game.
Which is what I believe that's what that look was meant to represent.
Mm-hmm. Surprised? Just because we protect old traditions does not mean that we intend to be exclusive.
Oh, inclusivity. You better do that while it's still legal. Like, they're taking those equity equality initiatives. They might be illegal in a couple of weeks.
I was gonna make a different joke and saying that we don't care if you appropriate our culture. It's cool, yo.
It's all good.
Should the Alchemisto be able to carry on the spirit of our guild, I've no hesitation.
Hey, Alchemisto is our word. You don't get it, you use it. Even though you are from the same country and ethnicity as me, you just don't have the stupid voice.
Yes, you're right, I don't.
Well then,
No wonder they hate each other. He's got like the flat pecs. They come from different chest backgrounds.
However, there is a procedure to be followed. It is akin to a rite of passage. You must show your prowess as a craftsman. Or
And your
craftswoman.
Your craft as a prowessman.
Bring back fairy stones selected by your hand. I'm not sure. They could just really be anything. As long as they're fairy stones, I don't fucking care. If you are worthy of the art, this should be easy.
Oh, I think that's her way of saying, I'm not going to tell you what a good fairy stone looks like, but if you bring me back some shit fairy stones, I'll know.
Maybe you could look at these ones and get an idea what I'm looking for.
okay, I'll do it.
Are you referring to Lujada's fairy stones? Do you intend to use Lujada's crystals? I'm not sure why I'm changing it from fairy stones to crystals, but I'm doing it.
Do you intend to use those crystals, even though it goes against everything we've ever been taught in our religion, or whatever I'm implying?
Indeed I do. We should use them in the Centennial statue. We would love to have the Alchemisto to join us.
Well, let's not talk about that for now.
Don't
We
worry.
don't need to talk about any statues.
I don't need to reveal my plan to join your glasswork or their glasswork to your fairy stones in unholy matrimony.
Are we gonna...
Claudia's just going to stare at her awkwardly, and then everyone just shuffles out of the room.
I was wondering if we were going to fade out and then fade back into us having already completed this, but no, this is an actual synthesized shit quest, so...
Are you sure? Oh.
Okay, well, I'm not sure, but, I thought they wanted us to do that.
Well, she just wanted us to get some
To
fairy
get
stones.
fancy shit, yeah.
Some Lujada's fairy stones.
Know how to make some tea glass. And the same thing.
I knew it, and then I learned it, and that's why I knew it.
I learnt it.
Try not to mine indefinitely, could you? Thanks.
Time to synthesize. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Which
I think-
one will we use?
Because I think this actually is, like, used in real shit, so... But, you can also go get more, so I probably shouldn't be overly concerned.
Now, once you complete this quest, all that's in Tia ore will not be available again.
Now the question becomes, what? Let's see. That's adding trait slots, super trait slots, quality. Pretty sure. Yep. Just like to double check, but I'm pretty sure there is no reason whatsoever to make a particularly good scintilla glass. I think this is purely a plot item.
Yeah.
Although we did make 2 of them, so maybe it is used in something.
I did. Back to the glass workshop. Yeah.
Well, actually, that's reportable. We got any other reportable tasks? We got the fairy stone task.
Yep, we gotta get. Oh, you were missing one.
We actually haven't gotten enough yet, so... yeah. Anything else reportable? So, we still have... Oh, we have flower picking is on us, which we could report to whoever this is. This guy is...
For a grand total of 400 spa. Yeah, where the hell is this man? Find out at 11.
Yeah. I wonder.
There might be
there's a
some
way to
kind of
mark it.
button.
Yeah, there's some kind of way to mark it.
There's a track. It has like a square button on that screen for tracking. I'm not sure what the hell that does.
Well, either way, I do remember a guy was like, "Can you gather plants for us?" And this is way back in Cark Isles. So let's knock that out. Why not? I'm sure we'll have a tiny bit of dialogue that'll be full of fun and merriment for all of us.
Welcome back to the Cark Isles.
You'll never see yourself alive again.
Everything is making comical noises. Sorry for leaving this to you. I can't even pick my own flowers. I was scared of the monsters. They're all around us at the moment. Look at the mini-map.
Well, that's okay. I'm sorry that it took us like a month to do this for you, even though we said we'd do it right away.
We do lie like that. It's one of the things we does.
That's how we do.
Oh, you brought me flowers. Yes, yes, they all look wonderful.
They look so delicious I could eat them right now.
So, this is your reward. Don't be shy. Take it. It's SP in coupon form.
I'm just transferring the ability to know more about alchemy directly into your mind.
Also, we gave him 5 Tauntaun, and he gave us 10 in return.
Oh, no. We gave him sunny honey
No.
flowers.
Are you okay?
He gave us Tautons. We gave him sunny honey flowers. So. You know,
Oh, okay.
Come on, man. Keep up. This is important, damn it.
Sorry, I'm dead of the brain after watching YouTube today.
I guess what we could try to figure out is where do we go to get more of this fairy stone? Oh, you know what? I bet you anything that
Would you bet me a Klondike bar?
His quest, yeah, I will. I bet you. His quest sends you down this path, which I basically explored off screen because I wanted to get something here. Her path is probably why you have to go to this whole area that we just kind of, you know.
We do have a thing for there.
Mm-hmm. Well, we have this quest where someone, like Angry Woman, was like, find my lazy boyfriend and tell him to get his ass back here. But I wonder if there's a different quest marker for getting Ultimate Fairy Glass of.
Well, isn't that the orange one is that? I'm pretty sure the yellow flag is our main quest.
Yeah, I think that is it. So this would be Fairy Stone Task.
Oh.
Octuliba. Well, I'll tell you what, folks. We've got some decisions to make here about whether we pursue Booby Lady's task or we turn in Flat Peck Guy's task first. And this is the kind of thing, you know, Lethal and I may be debating this for hours off screen. So we'll cut it off now. And when we come back next time, we will continue on with this exciting adventure.
See y'all next time.